Hello and welcome to Jamhammer. In this video we're going to take a look at what's inside this newly released Kill Team Octarius box set. So I got this through the post yesterday and I really wanted to do the entire unboxing on the channel. So I've not opened this yet at all and it's still wrapped up in its original plastic. Really excited to open this up, so we'll dive right in and get this unwrapped. So this box set has been released by Games Workshop to introduce a completely revamped rule set for Kill Team. From some of the promotional material they released prior to this box set, it seems that they're taking the game away from the Warhammer 40k rule set and creating something bespoke for, hopefully, a more dynamic skirmish game. That's good peelies. Now, I played this game way back when it was first introduced as a set of rules for skirmish play in 40k, rather than its own standalone game. Safety first! And I really enjoyed the focus on normal infantry units involved in smaller, more narrative-focused missions. I'll leave an affiliate link to this box set in the description below, so if you're planning on buying this set too, you can use that link. It won't cost you any extra money, but a little bit of cash will go to help support the channel. Feels like there's a lot included here. It's quite a deep box and it really weighs a ton. So let's carefully turn this over and take a look at the back to see what we've got to play with here. Oh, we've got a bit of flavour text setting the scene. In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, squads of elite warriors stalk each other and do battle through hazardous warscapes. Sounds tranquil. Kill Team is a game of squad-based combat in which every warrior counts, and each gunshot, blade swing, and hurled grenade can mean the difference between great victory or ignominious defeat. Whether post-human warriors or lurking Xenos fiends, fanatical religious zealots or battle-hardened soldiers, every Kill Team must fight to complete missions so vital that the fate of worlds hangs in the balance. Sick. So taking a look at the contents here, and we've got miniatures, terrain, accessories and books, but we'll go through those in more detail when we open the box. Usually these boxes have a promotional image on the back, sort of showcasing miniatures in a dynamic tableau that's difficult to recreate, as they display extra terrain pieces, custom made tables, other miniatures, etc. But what's really nice here is that the diorama is an actual picture of what you can do with this box, so really holding a complete beginner set that's all the pieces for playing a game of Kill Team. Cool, let's dive in. Oh wow, packed with a lot of plastic and sprues. That's great to see. I see that they kept that orange theme throughout, with even the inside the lid with that same vibrant colour. So even around the edges of the box here, we've got more pictures of the new models. So the Ork Kill Team, some art of the Kommandos, the Death Korps minis that you can build, and another guardsman on the other side. Let's have a look at these sprues. So the first one contains the somewhat contentious combat gauges, which I believe use these esoteric symbols to measure ranges in Kill Team, as well as on the sprue a few extra barricades for use in game. The next one is some of the Ork terrain, and these are really large whole pieces of terrain. So got a few cylinders here, what looks like an oil derrick, and these have like a really good solid feel, like a lot of weight to them, like really nice quality with a lot of detail. The next one here, and we've got some more wreckage and debris and these solid pieces, so not a lot of assembly required here. I think just a case of clipping these off the sprue and then painting them up. Keep going with these terrain pieces, and we have a very clearly marked Ork wall here with another sort of storage tank there, as well as parts to make gantries and gangplanks. Oh, and it looks like we've got a double of that one, so a few buildings to assemble here, which provide sort of different levels of elevation for the games. Now to the really good stuff, the new Ork Kommandos. There's a lot crammed onto these sprues to build up the various specialists, and it looks like these have a bit more customization than we've come to expect from beginner boxes like this, where they're usually monopose and snap fit minis. Here we have different weapon options, heads, as well as lots of accessories like backpacks, holsters, grenades. And these are the Death Korps of Krieg sprues. And we've got the same sort of customization options, weapons, heads, so many bandoliers, pouches, holsters, and some really nice extras like entrenching shovels, bayonets, and medals, so you can really customize these minis and make them your own. Oh, and it looks like we have even more terrain hiding in here. So again, more of these orcish, ramshackle buildings I'd expect from an Octarius set. Loads of detail, these rusty looking girders, just to really flesh out the world. And it looks like this is a duplicate again here. So most of this terrain does look like the sort of walls and ruin pieces from the Ork Mech Boys workshop. So if you have that set already, you're probably going to end up with quite the orcish shanty. And there's all the grey plastic out of the way. Got a large divider here with, again, that orange and black guardsman. Looks like it's been a bit damaged by the sprues, which is a shame, but I guess it's kind of the point of this, so that the books underneath don't get damaged. Pulling that out of the way, and we've got all manner of books and extra bits. So I've got 10 appropriately themed black and orange dice. Some bases of various sizes, again, not slotted, so glue is required if you're a beginner buying this set. And a rogue bit of plastic. Hopefully just a piece of sprue and nothing there is broken. I've got a double pack of cards here, big stack of books, and what looks to be assembly instructions for all of the included minis. Got a large cardboard mat here, which looks like it folds out. Oh, and a few transfer sheets. That's a nice touch. So we've got the Orc sheet, and a new, I assume, Death Korps of Krieg one. It's a bit difficult to see this, sorry. There's a lot of white on this sheet. It's not really showing up very well on my terrible phone camera, but these do look to be sort of like unit citations, things of that nature. So let's look at these books and accessories in more detail, so unwrapping this board first. It's great that they included this for folks such as myself who don't have a bespoke playmat or table to game on. It looks to fold up nicely into the box, so it's portable and accessible for your games of Kill Team. And yeah, this is folded up into 4. There we go. Nice double-sided mat. Although you can't really tell the difference that much in the designs. It might have been cool to have sort of 2 different colour palettes for different campaigns, but that's not a big deal. It's a nice quality print on good thick cardboard. However, can you see that? Cardboard is a bit torn there. It's sort of tearing away from the print, so it might not last too long if it sees a lot of use, and you might want to treat it carefully. Opening up these cards now, and these aren't amazing quality, but the cardboard's fairly rigid. There's a little bit of a protective film coating them, so absolutely serviceable for gaming with. And these also come in a cardboard sheath to keep them safe, although they do seem to tip out of it quite easily. And these seem to show various different tac ops for each kill team in the narrative missions that this set introduces. The other cards have the same design on the back, but with different colours, and other than that, I mean, just from a quick shuffle through, they seem to be the same tac ops. Let's take a closer look at this package of books now. Hello again, Mr. Famous Kriegsman. And yeah, this is indeed an assembly guide with those 3D models of the minis. Looks like a bit of a maze at the moment, but there's some colour pictures which show different build options and customization for each of the units to switch out their weapons and create the different specialists for your kill team, as well as sort of how-tos for the terrain pieces that do require some assembly too. Now, also tucked in there were these tokens that need to be punched out. Some very vibrant colours, really clear, bold graphics, as well as being printed on that same thick cardboard as the mats, so these should hopefully last for a little while, but again, may weather with heavy use. Into the books now, and we've got a campaign book for Octarius. So quickly flicking through, it's got missions, weapon loadouts, a bit of background information to the conflict, as well as, importantly, the datasheets for the kill teams and how to field the models included in the box. And finally, the larger book, which is the rules for the second version of Kill Team. And these are some great quality books, really nice, glossy pages, thick paper, wealth of information, as well as amazing artwork and pictures to illustrate some particularly tricky rules. And there we have it. Loads of great quality stuff crammed into one box and includes everything you need to play this skirmish game set in the grimdark future of the 41st millennium. So I really think this will provide just hours of entertainment. There's plenty to read, assemble, paint and play, and it looks to be an excellent way to get into this new rule set, as well as introducing some fantastic looking new models for the Orks and Astra Militarum. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the bell to be notified of new videos being released. I'll be revisiting this box set a lot in videos to come, with a few painting videos to get these guardsmen and orcs up to a nice battle top standard, as well as those terrain pieces, and hopefully, once I've got to grips with the rule set, we'll run the whole Spec Ops narrative campaign, and we'll follow two ragtag groups of grizzled veterans as they fight and bleed for the fate of Octarius. So we'll have those videos out very soon, and until then, thanks for watching.